Hello, my viewers. Welcome back. This is your teacher Pasco on Mr. Distinctions. If you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe. Thank you very much for those who have just subscribed to my YouTube channel. Let's um, let's keep on supporting our channel and keep on following me, so at the end of the day you come and obtain good results. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe. This is because on this channel we learn all the composite subjects. We learn mathematics, biology, chemistry, physics, and also English. And you can see, I'm sure you can see how important it is to subscribe to the channel. You'll be enjoying all the composite subjects via this channel. Okay, so in this video I'm going to share with you this important subtopic, which is called blood groups. This topic here, or this subtopic, is under the topic, the main topic, which is called genetics. Genetics, as I said in the previous videos, is an important topic which you need to know, whether you like it or not, because in almost every biology paper this topic is there. Therefore, you need to know it and understand it fully. And they have made a lot of videos. They have made some videos just explaining about the same topic. So if you haven't watched those videos, you can watch. Also, don't forget to put a like and a comment. Right, so today I just want to show you how to write different genotypes of different blood groups, because I've seen a lot of questions in different past papers whereby they just give you to say a male at blood group A and a female at blood group what B. Write a genetic diagram to show the inheritance of blood group of their offspring. So now you cannot answer this question without knowing the genotypes, without knowing the genotype of blood group A, without knowing the genotype of what in blood group B. So you need to know the genotypes for you to answer very well such kind of questions. Okay, so basically we have got 4 types of blood groups. I want you to follow me so that you understand very well what I will be explaining. We have got 4 types of what in blood groups. We've got blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group what in O. So these are the phenotypes, are the 4 phenotypes of different what in blood groups. This is blood group A, B, AB, and D, O. So now what we need to know and understand is how do we write the genotypes of these blood groups, because what I've just written here are the phenotypes, the outward expression of the genotypes. When you go to the hospital, then they test you the blood group you have, then they will tell you you have got blood group A. Maybe they will tell you you have got blood group B. Maybe they tell you you have got blood group what AB, or blood group what O. So now, how is the arrangement of the genes inside your body? If they tell you to say you have got blood group A, how the genes have been arranged inside your body. So that's what we are going to discuss, and that's what you need to know, because whenever you're writing a genetic diagram, we do not use these phenotypes. We use the genotypes of these blood groups. So you need to know each and every genotype of each blood group. So you need to know the genotype of blood group A, the genotype of blood group B, and the genotype of blood group AB, and the genotype of blood group O. Right. So that is what we are going to discuss, so that you may understand fully, and maybe this question may be brought during your final examination. I'm sure if you watch this video up to the end, it cannot be an issue to answer such a question. Okay, so let's talk about blood group A. So this is a phenotype of blood group A. When you go to the hospital, then they test you and they tell you to say you have got blood group A. These are the possible genotypes of this blood group. It either your genotype looks like this, or looks like this. So these two genotypes are for blood group A. But I'm sure you can notice a difference. Here we've got this A and that A. But here we've got this O and here we've got this A. So now, what is the difference? Maybe you have heard of someone having homozygous blood group A. So when you write the genotype like this, when you write the genotype, or they mention that someone had blood group A, and they do not just end there. They say someone had blood group, someone had homozygous blood group A. Whenever you hear that, whenever they mention homozygous, just know that the genotype of that blood group A will look like this. So whenever they mention homo, or maybe let me just write it in full. Whenever they mention homozygous blood group A, this is actually its genotype. So the person which has got this genotype, which has got this A and that A on top of the two I's, then that person is homozygote, because he has got homozygous blood group A. In fact, this term homo means the same. This person has got blood group A, which has got the same letters. There's this A there and this A there. Alright, but whenever just hear they mention to say this person has got heterozygous blood group A, heterozygous blood group A, heterozygous blood group A, heterozygous blood group A, then the genotype of that blood group looks like this. I'm sure you're getting the point. So we've got two types of blood groups. Blood group A. We've got two types of blood group A. We've got homozygous blood group A. Then we've got heterozygous blood group A. So you need to pay attention to notice whether the person they are asking had got blood group A, whether he or she had homozygous or heterozygous. So whenever you just hear the mention to say that person was homozygote, that person had homozygous blood group A, then just know that they are talking about this genotype, because homo means the same, and as you can see, we got the same letters on top there. But when they mention heterozygous blood group A, they are talking about different letters. So blood group A has got two types. Has got homo, which is right over here. Then at the same time, blood group A has got has got heterozygous. So these are the two types of blood group A. So there is this one and there is this one. So now, what will make you to know which genotype are you going to write is just these words, hetero or homo. When you talk of homozygous, homo, we are just talking about the genotype which has got the same letters on top of the I's. So when you talk of homo, we are talking about the genotype which has got the same letters, as you can see, this A and this A. So this genotype has got only one letter, which is A. So if they mention to say this person has got homozygous blood group A, then this is how we write the genotype. But when they say this person has got heterozygous blood group A, then this is how we write the genotype. Maybe you may be wondering to say, why you've got this O, you've got this O, but we are saying that this is blood group A. When we talk of hetero, as I said, the genotype for heterozygous blood group A looks like this. We've got this O, but why are we writing this A? Why are we saying that this also is blood group A? Because it can be easy to understand that this is blood group A, because as you can see, we've got these two A's. But here we've got this O and this A. Now, why are we saying that this is also blood group A? So the reason is simple. When you're talking about blood groups, what you need to understand is that blood group O is recessive to blood group A and B, which means this blood group has got no power. If it is found where A is or where B is, then this O is going to be suppressed, and for that reason A is going to show up. I'm sure you're getting the point. So when you talk of blood group O, what you need to understand is that we're not talking about blood groups. Blood group O is a recessive blood group. Hence, if it is found where there is A or where there is B, this blood group, this O, when they test someone to know the kind of blood group that person has, if he has got this O on top and this A, this O is not going to show. Is not going to show up. Reason why? Because of this one, this A has got more power than this O. That is, in simpler terms, this A has got more power than this O. Hence, this O is going to be suppressed. And as a result, they will tell you to say you've got blood group what? A. In other words, blood group O, or the allele for blood group A, the allele for blood group A is dominant over the allele for what? For blood group O. The allele for blood group O is recessive to the allele for what? For blood group A. And when we are talking about a dominant allele, we are talking about the allele which shows up in the phenotype. Alright, I'm sure you're getting the point. Okay, let's talk about blood group B. What about blood group B? So here what you need to understand is that blood group A and blood group B have got the same principles. So when talk of blood group B, a person can either be homozygous blood group B, homozygote blood group B, or hetero. So when we hear they mention to say this person had homozygous blood group B, just know that the genotype will look like this. Okay, let me just write it well. So whenever they mention homozygous, just know that the letters were just the same. But whenever they mention heterozygous, hetero, it means the genotype was like this. Okay, so here we can see that we are just using the same principles as for blood group A. So when you talk of someone who has got blood group B, who has got homozygous blood group B, we are talking about someone who has got their alleles, both alleles for blood groups have got what? The same letter. In this case, here we've got this B and also this B. So this is a genotype for homozygous what? Blood group B. But when we talk of hetero, something which is different. Heterozygous blood group B, we've got this O and B. What is the main reason why you have put this O? Remember what I said? I said that blood group O is a recessive blood group, and blood group A or blood group B, these two blood groups are dominant over this blood group. Hence, even if someone has got this O, the allele for blood group O, still when that person is tested, the result will show that that person has got blood group what? B. Because this B, the allele for blood group B, is suppressing what? This O. Hence, the phenotype will show to say this person has got blood group what? Blood group B. So, that is what it is. All you need to know, you just have to understand these two terms, homo, hetero. You need to pay attention. You read the question carefully to see if they are talking about someone who was homozygous or someone who was heterozygous. Because if they mention to say someone was homozygote or someone has got blood group B, has got heterozygous or has got homozygous blood group B, they are talking about someone who has got is who have genotype which looks like this, which has got the same letters. But when they mention that someone has got heterozygous blood group B, they are talking about someone who has got this O and a B, because this is a recessive and hetero means something which is different or two things. So here, as you can see, this is O and this is B. We've got different things. Here, as you can see, we've got this B and this B. We're talking about the same thing. That's why we are saying this is homozygous blood group what? B. This is heterozygous blood group what? Blood group B. I'm sure you're getting the point. Okay, let's talk about blood group AB. Blood group AB. Remember what I said? I said the only blood group which is recessive is the blood group what? O. Which means blood group A and the blood group B, these two blood groups are dominant. Hence, we're not talking about someone who has got blood group AB. We're talking about someone who has both who have got these alleles, who have got the allele for blood group A and the allele for blood group what? For blood group B. So this is actually the genotype for someone who has got blood group AB. Someone who has got blood group AB can only have one genotype. There is no other genotype. And remember, I said that these two blood groups are dominant. Hence, if this blood group, which is this gene, meets this gene, what will be the result? Because these two are dominant, they are going to show up. When they test someone, they will tell that person to say we've got blood group what? A, B, because these two blood groups are dominant. And if they fight together, if they fight, they will end up showing show up. And for that reason, you are going to find that that person is going to have this kind of what? Genotype. Okay, so now last, when you are talking about someone who's got blood group O, we're not talking about someone who has got blood group O. So when you talk of blood group O, we're just talking about someone who has got a genotype which looks like this. So when you have got someone who has got blood group O, we're talking about someone who has got this genotype. Only the O's on top there. Because remember, I said that these alleles, the allele for blood group O, these two alleles are recessive. Hence, they cannot combine with any other what? Allele. If we say this person has got blood group O, it means there is no allele for blood group A. Also, there is no allele for blood group what? B. Because once there is an allele for blood group A, then it means this blood group now becomes heterozygous blood group what? A. Or if there is this allele for blood group B, then this genotype or this blood group now becomes heterozygous blood group what? B. Hence, for someone to have blood group O, it means that person has got two O's on top of each what? Of each stand, because these are recessive, and if they meet, they will make one thing which is called blood group what? Blood group O. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have understood the topic. If you haven't, or if you have any questions, kindly write them on the comment box. Also, don't forget to put a like in the comment. Otherwise, thank you very much.